Well, hi, everyone, and welcome in to our CBS 19 Plus stream and also our YouTube channel and on our Facebook page. We are tracking a tornado warning for Cass County. That's going to be southeast of Linden, so the city of Linden is not included in this tornado warning. In fact, it's getting very close to the Arkansas and Louisiana border as it moves off to the northeast. Again, racing this afternoon like yesterday. Some of these storms are moving in the order of about 44 miles an hour. So you can see right there, just to the southeast of Kildare. In fact, Kildare is outside of that couplet that we have here. And we have a rather strong couplet as we have some strong reds moving away from the radar in Shreveport and some stronger greens starting to move back in. So they're almost wrapping around each other, which would indicate the possibility of a possible tornado is imminent or could soon be touching down. If not, there are some very low, scary looking clouds in that part of Cass County. Again, that's going to be east of Highway 43, just west of the Louisiana state line, moving to the northeast at about 44 miles an hour. Our Titan indicator showing you the rotation that's being picked up within the storm. I will put a track on this specific inside part of the cell, not just the whole cell, but where the part where the rotation is coming, and we'll track that out to the northeast at about 43 miles an hour. And so what are we looking at? McLeod, you need to be in your safe place by 4:07, so that's in just about 7 minutes. Sandra by 4:15, Hammond's about 4:20, and Doddridge right around 4:26. And then eventually it would head up into Arkansas by 4:39, up toward Garland by 5 p.m. Again, that's a tornado warning for Cass County, Caddo Parish, Lafayette County in Arkansas, and Miller County also in southwestern Arkansas. Part of a severe thunderstorm warning. The severe thunderstorm warning surrounds that tornado warning, and initially the severe thunderstorm warning was issued with the hatched lines in there saying that there was a tornado possible, and then lo and behold, we get a tornado warning. Now, we look back here just outside of the severe thunderstorm warning, and there is another area of rotation northeast of Jefferson in Marion County. That may also prompt a tornado warning before the afternoon is said and done. That's going to be west of Gethsemane, but it is northwest of Uncertain and Caddo Lake. So no worries on Caddo Lake here right now, at least when it comes to the tornado rotation. Wider look at everything here, and you'll notice that things look fairly quiet across the area. And I'll have to turn down the sensitivity on the radar to see some showers down towards Center and Nacogdoches, and then we get up here into the Arklatex and you get a better signature of rain. And some of it is heavy at this time. There's that little cell southwest of Jefferson that is trying to curl up, so we'll keep a careful eye on that one. Meantime, we'll put this into motion for us, and you'll see how rapidly these storms have moved up to the northeast, moving close to 50 miles an hour, so they're going to be into Arkansas in no time and out of Cass County. As long as we can keep anything off the ground, that'll certainly be some good news. But again, we do have that tornado warning for Cass County that goes until 4:30. So just about another half hour. We're going to break off from our coverage here in about 7 minutes because we have to record some things for CBS 19 News at 5 o'clock. But we appreciate you taking your time to watch here on our CBS 19 Plus stream and on our Facebook channel. And for anyone else, I'll widen it back out again. We'll just kind of look here. We had a little rotation around Ore City that the Weather Service was watching earlier. That has since moved away. In fact, that's the storm that has now moved up here toward McLeod, and it has prompted that tornado warning in Cass County. Let me widen things out just a little bit farther. So not much going on elsewhere across East Texas. Got a few showers down in Nacogdoches County and east of Nacogdoches all into Shelby, San Augustine County. So we're watching those for us very carefully. We do have a tornado watch that's in effect until 10 p.m. That does include half of Smith County. Really, it's along Highway 69 and to the east, so Mineola would likely not be included in that tornado watch. Jacksonville also is included in that tornado watch, but as we showed you, most of the activity is already off to the northeast. Still got to watch the areas back here closer to the western side of the watch for maybe some development next couple of hours. But I think as we talked about in the computer modeling data from yesterday, we thought there could be a tornado warning up there closer to the Arklatex, and the data is certainly following along with the way the predictions were made. So that's certainly good news. That helps for preparation for sure. We'll see if we get anything that does touch down, but at this time, we're just looking at that tornado warning until 4:30 for Cass County. I want to show you this for tomorrow and talk about this, because we're going to talk more about this coming up on CBS 19 News at 5 o'clock. This is Friday. This is the severe weather outlook from the Storm Prediction Center, and we have not had this outlook this year. This is the first time for a level 4 out of 5. This is a moderate risk of severe weather. One thing to note about these severe weather outlooks, they go from 7 a.m. in the morning, so this is 7 a.m. Friday to 7 a.m. Saturday. And overnight Friday into Saturday, there is a strong wind signature that will be moving across this area. So while this would tell us there is a threat of tornadoes also tomorrow, it also lends itself to that time frame Saturday morning between 5 a.m. and about 9 a.m. So in that 5 to 7 a.m., if one of those thunderstorms were to move in here with widespread wind damage, that would qualify inside that level 4 out of 5. So the moderate risk is there for the tornado threat, and it's also there for the wind threat, but also the threat that you could have, an embedded tornado inside there. And this is something that we haven't seen too often. This is an enhanced risk for a tornado tomorrow into Saturday morning. Gilmer, Jefferson, Longview would be included in that. Around that is Tyler in Smith County and Jacksonville and Henderson here with an elevated risk Friday afternoon and into Saturday. It's more so Friday late afternoon, Friday night, but I think overnight into early Saturday morning. We also have to watch for a potential spin up as that storm moves into those western counties. All right, I want to show you future skycast. I'll put this into motion, walk you through. Again, we're going to go over more on this today on CBS 19 News at 5 o'clock. So coming up here in about 50 minutes, you've got this shower thunderstorm complex. This is Thursday night at 10. So this is why that watch extends essentially from Mineola and Tyler eastward. So we're not out of the woods yet. We still have till about 10 o'clock. We could have a stronger cell. The warm front lifts to the north. We get into Friday afternoon. And remember, we talked about the moderate risk. The moderate risk is sort of in this area here, surrounded by that enhanced risk. So there could be a couple tornado warnings out here from west of Crockett through Palestine up to Mineola over towards Sulphur Springs. That moves to the east, right in to that moderate risk area. So wind damage, a possibility for a tornado warning anywhere from Interstate 30 west all the way to Dallas, from Texarkana to Dallas, Interstate 20 from Shreveport right through Longview and also up to Dallas. So that is the heart of the storm system. Then we get into Friday night, that moves away, and then here is the bigger part of the storm. Anywhere in here, we may have some 60 to 70 mile an hour wind gusts, especially where you see these little bowing segments, and also embedded within that line, there could be a quick spin-up tornado. Saturday at 8:30, it has moved off into Louisiana and Arkansas. So the good news is it doesn't last very long. At your house, Saturday morning, any particular storm that hits your house lasts about maybe 20 to 30 minutes and then it's over. You do, however, have the threat of heavy rain coming in behind that, but it does clear out by Saturday night. And Sunday, we've got some light rain showers around at 6 a.m. And yes, in the upper left-hand corner, northwest of Dallas, there's a chance for snow across parts of Oklahoma. How about that? Incredible stuff here with this storm system. This is what the National Weather Service is calling epic and historic as far as those storm systems go. By the way, Saturday outlook after 7 o'clock through the next day, Sunday at 7 o'clock, but more so centered on Saturday. You've got that marginal risk with the winds falling apart, slight risk across much of East Texas, and those winds as they move into deep East Texas Saturday afternoon still produce maybe numerous wind reports. So that is why you have that enhanced outlook there. All right, let's go back up top and wrap things up here on this coverage, and we can possibly come back on if we get some more information on this tornado warning. Again, that's in Cass County. That's going to be moving into Arkansas very soon here, and that severe thunderstorm warning that surrounds that, but then you have that tornado warning, Cass County currently until 4:30. Let me show you the velocity on this. We're going to take a look inside the storm. I'll zoom way down inside this, and boy, it's hard to see anything at this point. That just kind of got really muddied in there. Let me see if we can get a better feel. There it is. Got it cleaned up for you. Turn off that storm track and kind of walk you through one more time. There's that circulation. That is now east of Bethesda, northwest of Odessa. There's Atlanta. Atlanta's outside of that. And that circulation is about to cross over into Arkansas. All right, appreciate you taking your time out to let us walk you through this storm system, but it's moving on out of here. So again, we'll see you on CBS 19 News at 5 o'clock. Hope to see you then, and stay safe.